Now, very quickly, before we go into the grand finals, if you want to be a part of $12 free entry 100-player duel room tournaments multiple times a week, new player help, top player help, join the Discord. Click on discord.gg/duellinksmeta. Now, if you're joined on YouTube or subscribed on Twitch, click on my Twitch, subscribe there for free. There might be a free Prime trial waiting for you. You get full access to the Discord. This is what your invite looks like. Click accept. Accept your invite. Now you're in. Once you're in, click on user settings, click on connections, click on YouTube or Twitch, and just like that, you have full access to the full Discord. Daily COG decks endless. Lurk or contribute first place deck list from Anytime tournaments. 100-player deck lists. Could also check out Shadow Buff skills, new decks. We discuss. We are the most active, largest Duel Links Discord around. Most importantly, get your help, general help. Deck help and replay help. Post your replays, post your decks. I've been seeing a lot of people asking for help on YouTube and on Reddit. Wrong places to be asking for help. This is the place to ask. Join all the events I provide. Let's go.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Let's put on the voice lines. Let's go. Turn 1 banishment. That's right. Ygopro is limited to 2. So Dark Lord players have chosen to not play Ygopro at all. That's right. 0 Ygopro. The card that draws 2, gone. Yet Dark Lords are as powerful as ever due to the new Lightsworn engine, consistently milling cards to their graveyard. And we all know Dark Lords could yoink cards from the grave with their Amdusk, or they could copy the effects. He's going to discard 2 for Nastin to summon onto the field, and already he's got a search and a negate in the grave. All the Dark Lords, most of the Dark Lords on the field, during either player's turn, could copy a Dark Lord spell or trap in the grave to use its effect and shuffle it back in the deck. That's what he's doing right now. He's going to pay 1,000 to copy the banishment. He's going to return it and get searching for any Dark Lord card. No Ygopro needed. Grabs a Contact. Contact could summon a Dark Lord in the grave into face-up defense. Special summon Amdusk. Now, if we look at his field and whoa, he's not done. He's going to summon a Lila. Lila's going to milled a lot of good cards. Lots of Dark Lords in the grave, so he could special summon them with Contact. So he can negate whenever he wants, and he could special summon a Dark Lord from the grave whenever he wants. He's going to open up with a Scrap Recycler. Scrap Recycler is attempting to send a Crystron from the deck to the graveyard. And Bob Sponga is going to negate. Do not send a Crystron from the deck to the grave. Copy the Sanctified Dark Lord, lose 1,000, gain 900. Negate. Now, maybe Francisco wanted him to do that because he's got a backup plan. He's going to follow up with Transcendent Crystal, sending a Thysfern, banish a Thysfern to add. Probably a Sulfonier. He did not need the Scrap Recycler. It was bait. He baited him. Grabs a Smyger, which means he already has a Sulfonier in the hand. He's doing it. Sulfonier discarding the Smyger to summon onto the field. Then destroy itself to then activate to summon a Crystron from the deck. Any Crystron. We got the turtle. Smyger going to banish. I feel like the voice lines are really low, yeah? Okay. Turtle gonna pop. The Crystal Beast to summon a tuner from the deck. Swinging his Scrap Recycler to its own death to make room for his Citri. Citri would like to use the graveyard to synchro on your opponent's turn, giving him the ability to put all special summon monsters into defense during the main phase or battle phase, so do watch out for that. Activate Delilah, put herself into defense, destroy a back row card after successfully going to defense. Pop in the Cosmic Cyclone. Now, it's also worth noting, you saw Jesse Anderson's skill, Transcendent Crystals, discard a card, play a face-up Crystal Beast from the deck, which is a great way to get your Crystrons in the grave, so you can banish Smyger and Thysfern to get searching. Well, Ishizu is not playing Sealed Tombs. She's playing... Whoa!
Foresee this in my visions.
Oh, come on. It's already over.
Bob
Didn't get to
Spunga
yet.
losing game 1 to a disconnect.
Pull out.
Alrighty, going to discard a Smyger to play a face-up Crystal Beast. Now, the Smyger can banish itself to grab a Crystron Impact. Crystron Impact can be activated to summon a banished Crystron onto the field. Also, put the defense of all your opponents to 0. And we all know that Dark Lords love summoning their monsters into defense, so we might see thick booties go to 0. We have the Turtle destroying the face of Crystal Beast to summon a tuner from the deck. That Citry on the field during your opponent's turn could synchro using the graveyard to put special summon monsters into defense. Galaxy Cyclone going to pop the impact, forcing him to activate it early. So now he's not going to put the defenses to 0. Now, by summoning the Smyger, he's not going to be able to activate the effect of the Citry because his field is full.
Attack position.
Summon a Raiden. Raiden is to make up for the lack of Ixchel. That's right, they're playing no Ixchel, no compensation, as he mills a Charge and a Nastin.
Activate a spell.
Banishment gets searching now because he milled a Nastin. He could, if he wants to, he could use a Contact to summon it onto the field. There you go, already had it. Perfect.
What shall I play?
Contact, come forth.
I special
Nastin.
monster. My monster's effect activates.
Nasty Nastin, copy the effect of the banishment. Get searching. What are we searching for? Now, due to losing 1,000 life by copying a card in the grave, he can now turn the Carbuncle into a Skull Servant. Grabs an Amdusk by returning the banishment back in the deck. He's setting. He did search the Sanctified Dark Lord.
I can see the future very clearly.
Just like that, as long as he's 1,000 less than his opponent, he's going to continually turn the grave into Skull Servants.
My monster attacks.
Raiden going to go in on the Citry as the Citry cannot activate its effect.
I end my
In the end phase, milling a Contact and an Amdusk. That was a pretty good mill. And he's got double Contact in the grave.
My monster's effect activates.
Activate the Turtle, destroy a face-up card he controls to summon a tuner from the deck.
I special summon a monster. Come on.
All right, we got Rion and a Rion, double Rion with a Smyger. This is Quarion. Quarion will banish up to 3 monsters on the field and or in the graveyard, and with an impact in the grave, it will negate any card that targets the Quarion.
My monster's effect activates.
But
now.
Sanctified Dark Lord, it don't target.
My
No
turn
target.
activates.
Negate. Just like that, negated. Against any other deck, normal decks, this is usually the killer combo. But Sanctified Dark Lord, let's just say Dark Lords do have a favorable matchup against Crystons. Up to 6,000 life, he doesn't have to worry about the no mortal can resist for now though.
Monster's effect activates.
Smyger going to banish to grab another Crystron Impact.
I'm setting the card. Okay, let's battle.
To battle we go. People were expecting a Lance.
I attack with my monster.
Quarion attempt to take out the Nastin.
My monster's effect.
Nastin is going to pay 1,000 to copy a card in the grave before it dies. Copying the Contact to summon a Dark Lord from the grave into defense.
You got this.
Redirect that attack onto the Amdusk instead. Okay, he's got another Contact in the grave, but you can only use your Dark Lord effects once per turn.
Monster's effect activates.
Let's get activating mill. Top 2 cards of the deck, a Charge, a Light Brigade, and an Amdusk. He wants to be milling banishments and or Contact.
My monster's effect
Nastin, pay 1,000 life. Copy the contact. Let's summon
Now, I special summon a monster.
the Amdusk. If he pays for the Amdusk, he will be in the range to no mortal can resist. Turn the entire grave into Skull Servants. But until then, we're going to use Raiden plus the Nastin. Synchro Shokan into a Star Eater. 3,200 attack, on attack, unaffected by all other card effects. Also, when summoned, cards and effects cannot be activated. You can't floodgate it. You dislike floodgate, you'll love the Star Eater. Contact. Let's summon.
Very well. I special summon a monster. Watch and learn.
Tribute summons for a Morning Star. Per effect monster your opponent controls, summon a Dark Lord from the deck or hand.
Summon a monster.
Special summoning. A Tez.
My monster's effect activates.
Tez, or I should say Morning Star, is going to mill 2 cards. Milled a banishment, now the Tez could copy. But now he's at 5,000 life, so he's not going to be able to use No Mortal Can Resist. To battle phase we go. Let's go.
Allow me to proceed.
Star Eater going in onto the Quarion. Quarion, when destroyed, could summon a banished monster onto the field. Is he going to activate the Quarion? Yes, he is. Even though he has an impact, which could do the same thing to summon the Smyger onto the field, he's going to just use the Quarion effect to summon that Smyger. Tez going in onto the Smyger, wiping it out. 3K to the face,
I attack you directly.
while the Morning Star can't be targeted. Now, if we look in the grave, he could banish a turtle to summon a Crystron. He could banish the Smyger to grab another impact. But Bob can negate any monster effect on the field. He can negate by using the Tez to copy the Sanctified. He could also search his deck for another Tez to protect himself from destruction. So he is super anti-Black Rose Dragon right now, if that were to even be a thing. Has Jesse ever surrendered? Never. Turtle banish, summon, Crystron.
I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster. My monster.
We got Rosenix. Rosenix attempting to destroy itself to summon a tuner from the deck. Successfully does so. He did have the opportunity to negate it. Why negate? Summoning a Rion. Rion during your opponent's turn could use your banish pile to synchro. He could put every monster on the field into defense
I draw.
within the battle phase of him using the Rion. But the problem is, he's got that negate.
Battle phase.
To battle phase we go. This is it.
My monster.
Rion effect. Attempt.
My monster's effect activates.
Nope. Tez is going to activate. It's up to the back row card to stop the Tez. Will he successfully negate the Rion? Yes, he will. Gaining 500 life at the cost of 1,000, negating the Rion, and Rion was about to put everything into defense.
Here I go.
Attempting lethal,
Attacks.
successfully taking out the Rion, going in directly, completely unaffected on its attack. Lethal! Bob Sponja takes game number 2.
My turn. I end my turn.
My turn. I draw.
Bob just passed turn 1. Absolutely no plays. Uh-oh.
That's why I never stop dueling.
This is why? Your opponent bricking? That's what you're excited about? Whoa, cashback. He just discarded 2 cards. He discarded cashback. Cashback says, when your opponent activates a spell, trap, or monster effect by paying life points by, the Dark Lord paying 1,000 life, you negate the effect and return it to the deck.
Special summon a monster.
Sulfaneer going to discard the impact to summon itself, then destroy itself to then summon a Thysfern. Thysfern going to destroy the face-up Crystal Beast to summon a tuner from the deck.
Come on.
Shokan into Amatrix.
Show 'em what you can do. I summon a monster in attack position.
Normal summon. The turtle.
Activates.
Turtle, destroy the face-up Crystal Beast. Summon
Monster.
a Rion.
Show 'em what you can
Double Synchro Shokan
do. Summon a monster.
into Amatrix number 2.
I set a card.
Set a card. Let's go.
Attack you.
25. It's good. 25.
Time to shut you down. My monster attacks you directly.
Lethal. Francisco sending Dark Lords back to Fortnite.
Have lost.
Top 4. 3 Dark Lords and a single Francisco. One Francisco wins it all. Congratulations, Francisco. His first Meta Weekly win. He's gotten second place. Second place. Top 8, top 8, top 8, top 8, top 4, top 4. Finally, you are the grand champion of a Meta Weekly. Let's go. Full deck type breakdown. Blue Eyes White Dragon was the most popular deck by far. 15 out of 111 players. But then that did not translate as well into the top 32. Only 3 made it to the top 32. Cristrons and Dark Lords took the lead. Now we're going to look at the top 32 decks in a random order. You'll also see the first place, second place. You'll see a quick pan. Also, just go to the website, duellinksmeta.com. Check out the top 8 decks. Otherwise, the top 32 are right here, only in this video. Dark Lords, top 32. That's right. The deck is still good. Cristrons. Cristrons thought that they were going to take control of this meta and just win it all, but they have an unfavorable matchup against Dark Lords. Hey, the new way. Is this the new way to play Dark Magician? Balance. Balance will guarantee a spell, trap, and monster in your opening hand by playing 6 of each at a minimum. Wonder Wand onto your Rod after it searches. Draw 2, set up that combo. Raigeki Break, discard a card, get poppin'. Baggy Sleeves. Draw 2 when your level 5 or higher is destroyed by battle. Good job with this deck. Beautiful. I do think he side decks into Wall D, as we did see that in the tournament. Very nice. And I don't know what this skill is. The thing is, we have a lot of Japanese and foreign players playing in the tournaments. They're playing on their own client. The mods do know what they're playing, but on this quick review, I don't know what that skill is, but thank you for playing in my tournament. Another Crystron deck, but it's a 20-card Crystron deck. Unbelievable. All right. We thought that Ritual Beasts were no longer going to be as good. I know a lot of people were upset about it, but it's still good. Now they're playing Laura. Whoa. Lightsworn Monarchs. Lightsworn Monarchs. Wowzer. Grit with the Lunalights. That is what I'm talking about. Very nice. Nicely built. Keeper searching for the Lunalight fusion. Good job. Harpy's Hunting Ground, Blackwings. Blackwings are not dead. Main decking a Necro Valley. Transcending Crystals, and if I am thinking correctly, I do think this is Francisco's Master of Fusion, another way to play Lunalights. Another Dark Magician deck with No Mortal Can Resist. Alternative Evolution. Okay, 1 Mausoleum with a Beacon. Sork Conduit. Cyber Style. Cyber Dragons. Destiny Draw with the Lightsworn engine. Triple Amdusk. I believe they're all playing Triple Amdusk. Shiny Sophion. I know this is your deck. Good job on this. Charge of the Light Brigade. We have seen it in Monarchs. We have seen it in Lightsworn Pure. We haven't seen a Pure Lightsworn deck, have we? And without being able to use your Grass-Set Screener anymore, just use Lightsworns. It's that easy. Whoa, Nilly. 24 card Lightsworns, and it's worth noting that Spell Specialist was banned in today's tournament because Konami's nerfing the skill, Level Augmentation. We forgot about this skill because Sealed Tombs was so powerful that you had to play Sealed Tombs. Draw, sense, high, level, triple of the triple spells, triple monster reincarnation, triple charge, triple solar recharge. I love it. Another Blue Eyes build. I know this is Victor Lee's build. Good job, Victor Lee. Only playing one maiden. And we got another Thunder Dragon deck, 21 card, baggy sleeve, summon the Vajra from the hand on their attack. And that is the full top 32.